I mean, I guess we kind of got to it. Why do you think so many people struggle with fitness?
Uh, I think doing it for the right reasons is important. Um, a lot of the time we're not doing things for us. I wasn't. We set goals. Those are good, but that we can get into that too. People don't set goals, right? Obtainable goals, smart goals. Everybody's done the smart goal thing, but you're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for longevity. I was doing it to look a certain way to garner some attention. I still do it to garner that attention, to have people say, hey, you look good, people can say that they don't, but
You're trying to stroke your ego?
yeah, everybody wants their ego stroked. Everybody. I don't care who you are. And we say stroke your ego, but it's nice to get complimented. Everybody wants a compliment.
Right.
And whether it's how smart you are, or how well you dressed, or how well you take care of your family, or how big you are, everybody wants a compliment. And so I think those things are okay to motivate you, but they can't be the foundation of it. And I think a lot of people fail just because they're not doing it for the right reasons. And they're not doing it because, I don't know, it's not the it's not the most important thing in their life. COVID has really, I think, reorganized things different for people,
Yeah, definitely. I think it woke some people up and made people realize fitness is definitely important to your life. I think just in general, especially with the Black community, we don't do the things that we need to do necessarily to stay healthy. And COVID is really attacked the community, and we don't do the right things to stay healthy. So we are not having these predisposed diseases and stuff like that. So I think it's really important that we really get after our health and really pay attention to what we're eating and nutrition wise and being active and moving around. Because
that's a cultural thing, right? I mean, you think about it. I mean, I've had this discussion with family members of mine, older family members, where, look, New Year's Eve, we had pig feet, black eyed peas, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken wings, smoked chicken wings. Greens is the only real vegetable up there. You put a whole pig in the green.
But then you got the neck bones in the joint too. So
yeah, the whole pig is in the greens, and so, it's like it's not. So I guess for me is we have cultural things, and if you talk to an older person, and I say, well, you shouldn't eat that. Talk about that. You say, well, you shouldn't eat these things. They'll say, this is part of my culture. This is why we're Black folk. This is what we grew up eating. What are you trying to do? You think you got it? And it's not even about that. You grew up eating that because you had to. Who wants pig feet? Have you seen what pigs walk around in?
Right.
Right. I don't want no. I don't want that.
You don't want that on the tongue? Just a little?
No. I mean, they be good though, but it's not supposed.
Stupid, yo.
It's not, and half the pig feet is the skin and fat. It's not even something you really want to eat. And so, talking to them about that, and then most Black people, at least where we're from, they live in the urban cities. There's no green spaces. There's nowhere to get out. There's no, even if you walk, it's to a bus stop to sit and wait, to get on a bus or a train to sit and wait. And on a weekend, you don't want to go out of your house because you've been out hustling and bustling all week. You want to stay in and stay away from people. And And that's a problem. You know, we're not in an environment to stretch our legs to explore. And so just culturally, I think the African American community, at least here in America, you know, America, of course, African American, but needs a cultural shift, and we're having that because we're getting money. I mean, the the places I shop for groceries are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it costs money, but you could taste it in the quality of food. You can see it. Um, but it costs money, and you have to be in that economic position to be able to afford, unfortunately, to be healthy. We live in one of the only times in history where you can be malnourished and overweight.
Yeah.
Like, explain that, you know?